guys, I'm Anthony and welcome to After Van Life. So guys, I just woke up and fixed me my go-to lunch, which is ramen noodles, some broccoli, and some of that chicken that I had left over. So I thought I'd just turn the camera on and share with you guys how my first night back at work went after being off for 2 weeks. I don't know if I would consider this a mukbang. I guess it sort of can be, even though, usually mukbangs you go out and you buy some food, but hey, I got me some ramen noodles, boy, and these bad boys are puffed up. But yeah, whew, I'm going to tell you guys, it was rough. It was rough. Started out, I laid down about 3.5 hours before my alarm clock was set to go off at 10 o'clock. Why did I wake up at 9 o'clock? Why? Why did I wake up at 9 o'clock? That meant now I'm going to be up an additional hour. Oh, man. I wasn't even asleep. I mean, because if I was asleep, I would not have waken up. I would have stayed asleep and the alarm clock would have went off. So that's how it all started. Oh my gosh. I got to work. Supervisor said, hey, this is the story. Your press is not going to run today because 2 people called out off the press 4. So I want you to go over there and just be the extra guy, help put ink in the fountains, pull out pallets, whatever is needed to be done throughout the night. I already got in a somber mode just by that because press 4 is the press that I asked the supervisor to take me off of. And here I am, got to go back over there. So I went over there, and guess what? I ended up doing something that I never done before. I'm like, what? No. I mean, I kind of did it when I first got into the printing industry. That was the type of little system that we had that I first learned. But, I don't want them to know all that. Went over there. I knew what I was doing, but I played the whole, okay, what button you hit after this? Okay, that kind of role. I don't want them to know that I know anything. I love the fact that my operator thinks that I don't know anything. That's good. Don't ask me to do nothing, man. I'm going to tell y'all about my operator. He is so funny. My operator likes me. Otherwise, he wouldn't have told me this stuff. I'll tell you one thing. You know you are a popular person on a job when you're not even on the job and people are talking about you. I'm like, why am I even on your membrane at all? You have not even seen me in like 2 weeks. My operator. I told y'all he's probably about that much taller than I am. Short people unite. Oh, this chicken is awful. I think I'm going to throw the rest of that little bit of chicken away. It's awful. You just cannot revamp it. But my noodles and brock is good. He came over to me and he said, the name of the operator that's running press 4. He said, so-and-so came up to me out of the blue and said, man, you better get your crew together. And he said, I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, Anthony, you better make sure he do his job. And my operator was like, you're not the supervisor. And then when he told me that, I was like, Why is he worrying about what I'm doing? I'm not even on his press. I don't even work with him, and my name is coming out of his mouth. I felt special though. I did. I felt special. When people talking about you and you're not even there, and you on their mind, oh my goodness. And then after that, he said, man, I'm getting tired of working with these people. Everybody's complaining. Everybody's pissed off. Nobody don't want to do that job. Nobody don't want to do this. He said the other guy that was on press 4 in the back of the press doing what I normally do last night called the union last week because they made him do the same thing that the guy that didn't want to work with me do, work on the stacker. He didn't like that. So my operator told me he called the union on them last week. I tell you, them people in that job, they ain't afraid to call a union. I'm telling you, they will call a union in a minute. And it brings me back to when I had my interview with the plant manager and the second shift supervisor. And he was asking me about, my union, do I know my union name and all that kind of stuff. And he said, yeah, if you have a problem, just come to one of us, you don't have to run to the union. And I immediately thought about that. I said, okay, that's what he's talking about. A lot of people go to the union around here. It was a mess. I was so freaking tired last night, boy. I was like, oh my goodness, hurry up and let this night be over. But get this, guys. We have one girl that works in our department. I'm going to tell you now. And that's all I'm going to say about this. You can't be no dainty worker. You can't be no dainty girl with your nails all done and your hair all done and work in the printing industry. You just can't, You can't come to work looking all pretty, And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm going to say one more thing. This girl, she be lifting some stuff. I look at her last night and I was thinking, girl, you must not be planning on having no kids. You keep that shit up. You ain't. She was lifting stuff, and when we have a little lift assist. I got that lift assist all night, putting them buttons up. This brother ain't lifting jack. I ain't lifting nothing. I watched her lift them. I was like, ooh, she probably can take me, boy. What I wanted to say about her was, she's usually on day work. So I didn't understand. I thought she was staying a little bit over because 2 people called out and just kind of helping out. But she stayed the whole night. So throughout the night, I asked her, I said, she's a Latino woman. I asked her, I said, are you on 3rd shift now? She said, yeah. I said, permanently? She said, I don't know. And then I remember something that my operator said to me when he was telling me about the other operator. He went into our supervisor and asked if he can have her. Because he said she knows that she's a stacker operator. He won't have no problems. I will know. He knows that I will be the road tender. She knows she's the stacker operator. You won't have these people that, that's in a stacker position that's supposed to be doing a road tender like the guy who didn't want to work with me, that kind of thing. So he went and asked for her. And they did it. I'm telling you, my job is the most accommodating job in the world. I've never seen anything like it. I mean, I can't be mad about it because it benefited me too, because when they had me on that press for 2 weeks and I finally went in the office and said, look, I feel lost over here on this press. Everybody seems like they know what they're doing. I feel like I'm in the way, this, that, and the other. And he moved me to the other press where I am now, just like that, the same day, that night, right then and there. How can you take someone off of day work, and just put them on third shift like that? I said to myself, oh no, I would have been in that office kicking and screaming, boy. Mm-mm. Now, I don't want to make this sound like a foreigner thing or a race thing, because it's not, but we do have a lot of foreigners working on our job, and I have observed the way that they treat some of them, just do anything to them, you know, as if the company feels like they should be grateful to have a job or something. And I know in any given, I don't want to say race, but me, no, that couldn't have been me. I'm gonna tell you now, that couldn't have been me. There's no way. You know how many people are waiting for a spot to go on day work, and they took her off of day work. I don't care if it's for a week. That's not the point. I would have. Oh my God, I would have been so upset when I would have saw that schedule and they had me on third shift. I would have went right in that office and was like, "Hey, wait, wait, what's this?" You know. It's like the job don't want to upset the operators because they're hard to come by. If one of the operators was to quit, it would put them in a predicament, and you know it's hard to find operators to come and work in that section of town and all that stuff. And I already know that. But my goodness, you also have to think that okay, these people aren't going anywhere. They're in there. My operator is probably no older than 35 years old. He's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, you know? And I mean, where is he going to go and make the money that those people are probably paying him there? But then again, I don't know what they could be paying them people. Because I done heard some tall tales already what they pay certain people there. And I'm like, ooh, they could never find out how much I make. They would be so upset. They would all of them be calling the union then, boy. But yeah, I felt sorry for her because the operator requested her, and they did it. I was like, what kind of foolery is this? But like I said, I can't be mad about it because it worked to my benefit one time. And she looked like when I asked her, is it permanent, I just sensed that she didn't want to be on third shift. I felt like saying, girl, you better go in there. Go in there and tell them people that you want to go back on day work. I did. I just felt like, I could tell she did not I could tell she did not mind it because she's probably one of the people that thinking that, oh, okay, I got a job, it's okay, blah, blah, blah. But I felt like telling her, if you don't want to be on third shift, go and tell them, you know. They technically, I guess they can do what they want to do, but oh man, you know how many people want to be on day work? And to just be taken off of it at the drop of a dime, I would have been pissed like a mother, boy. I would have been up in that bad boy raising holy hell. They would have put me right back on day work. All because the operator, you know, no longer wants to work with this person now and that person now. And you know what else I told him? I told him if they had the proper people in the proper position, they wouldn't have this problem. They wouldn't have the problem of having to put a road tender on a stacker. You know, they wouldn't have that problem because right now, none of the road tender people are happy being on a stacker, or at least two of them now. since 2 of them now called the union. It's just crazy. But I got off from work. Well, about to get off. I washed my hands twice, and the shit didn't come clean. I call it a dirty clean. I still got ink on my hands because it won't come off with whatever they have for us to clean them off. So my hands are clean, but they're dirty still. It's a dirty clean. New vocabulary. A dirty clean. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be in this little floor cot or floor mattress 4 hours before I have to go to work. I'm gonna post this video up around 6, and then I'm gonna lay my little self down, and I guarantee you I will not fall asleep. I stayed up all day today. I didn't take a nap or anything. So I hope I fall asleep. Oh, let me tell y'all this. I was gonna make another video, but since I'm sitting down here chowing down and talking about stuff, another hiccup with getting paid for YouTube. Oh, that was so good. That was really good. Let me quickly tell y'all what happened. Okay, YouTube, before you get paid, you have to do 2 things. You have to verify your address. You do that with the PIN number that they send you in the mail. You get your PIN, you put it in, bam, your address is verified. Then you have to verify your bank account. You don't have to do it in any kind of order. You can verify your bank account before you get your PIN. So I did mine before I got my PIN. But get this. Remember my little fraudulent thing going on with my little bank card? That is the time that I did my verification, my bank verification for my YouTube. Why at the time that the way they do it is Google will send you a little bit of money, like 10 cents. You're supposed to go into your bank account and then tell how much, see how much Google sent you, and then go back on the Google AdSense and put in that exact amount. Why? Why did it happens to be during that little fraudulent time, and Google was like, this account is closed. They said my account is closed. And I thought, damn. I mean, I did a Florida from Good Times. Damn. I did. So now, and what I did, I thought I tried to be clever about it. So I went into my Google account and I just deleted that bank account altogether. And then I put it back in as if it was a new account. And I was hoping that Google would look at it as a new account. No. One day later, I looked, it still had the same thing on there. Account is closed. So guess what? In order for me to get paid for YouTube now, I have to have a completely different account. I only got one account. Shut up. I only got one account, and that's my Checkers account. I have to get a whole account. Shut up. Don't say nothing. I tell you, I throw this eyeglass case at you. Yes. So now I have to go to the bank, and this is a good thing. You know, it's something that I should have maybe have done years ago, whatever. But I think I'll express to y'all how I felt about having a savings account as separate as my checking account, and how I feel about, you know, it's all about discipline and why do you need 2 accounts and yada yada yada. We ain't gonna go all into that. But yeah, so I mean, it's a good thing because now it's forcing me to have a savings account. It's a good thing also because now all the money that I make from off of my YouTube channel will directly go to that savings account, and I can just, you know, in a position, which I will be in a few more months, just let that money build up from YouTube in the savings account. So it's a good thing, you know. Everything happens for a reason, you know. This is my dad up there, and the man upstairs, right by my dad, letting me know that you should have been did this. This is something that you should have already had in the play. So I'm not too upset about it because you guys know me now. I don't get upset about certain things. I just work it out and do what I need to do to make it better and move forward. But yeah, I did that James order. I did that Florida Evans order. Or, damn. And with that, I am going to wrap this video up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys so much for giving me a few minutes of your time, your day to watch my videos. I appreciate you guys so very much. And I will see you guys the next time.